Today we have the perfect condition to review a power snow shovel. We're going to unbox, review, and test the new Mellif Qesoo 12-inch snow shovel. Welcome to Tool Spec. The snow shovel is sponsored by Mellif, and they ask for a hard test and an honest review. First bag here is our handle. I'm going to show you how to install that soon. We have our instruction. And we have the snow shovel. The snow shovel is compatible with the DeWalt 20-volt max. First impression is it looks pretty well built. There's actually a metal post for the handle. Now they put a couple cable ties here and there. This is because the wire is actually already passed from your handle all the way to your snow shovel itself, and they don't want the cable to get ripped during shipping. So because of that, that's why they put the cable tie. To assemble the shaft, they give you some little handles like this that are already pre-mounted on boats. The nut is built in inside, and the boat have a square shaft. As you can see on the side of the shaft, there's a bigger round spot. This is for your T-handle to fit in, and on the other side is just this square hole for your carriage boat. To mount our handle to our shaft, it's very simple. First, you take this T-handle out here, and then take that bolt out. Now there's only one spot to put this, because there's the square for the head of the boat in here, or the hexagon, sorry. And then the other side, just have a flat spot. This also have the nut inside. Now we're going to grab this bracket, simply slide it until it clicks on top of our shaft. Now you can move this up and down depending how you want to hold everything. As you can see, there's grooves all the way around this bracket, and there's some slots on the side here, so you can adjust the angle for whatever you're comfortable with. For this, we're just going to put it straight for now. Make sure that the head of the boat goes inside of the handle. And now we're just gonna twist it until those two pieces of plastic touch. As you can see, this is very easy to assemble, and there's no tools required. Now this shovel here just weighs 8.8 pounds, so it should be nice and easy to maneuver around. This head unit can clear snow up to 12 inches wide and 6 inches deep. It has a LED built-in light so that you can clear snow at night. It also has those fins at the front. By pulling the handle up to unlock them, now you can turn them 30 degrees one way or 30 degrees the other way. And this is a great feature that not all of the cordless snow shovel have. Like that, you don't have to throw the snow directly at front of you. You can throw it on either side. Like that, if you're going around your car or close to a vehicle, you can throw the snow away from them. So like that, you don't end up like throwing all the snow against your mirror or something like that. The auger is plastic, but this is very common for cordless snow shovel. It has a brushless motor that can turn up to 2,300 RPM. The shaft is metal and it has a little ergonomic curb. The handle is plastic, but it feels nice and solid. So is the trigger. Here's your lock and unlock button. You have one on each side, depending if you're lefty or righty. And the battery mounts underneath. Now, don't worry if you don't own any brand name DeWalt battery and charger. Mellif have you covered. If you need batteries, Mellif sells their own brand of battery that are DeWalt compatible, and also charger. And as you can see on those boxes, they have the same safety feature as brand name batteries. Now let's go test it in the snow. A 4 amp hour battery, 20 volt, supposed to give you, according to the specs, 15 to 20 minutes of snow clearing. As you can see, for a snow condition, the snow is nice, wet, and packing easy. And we also have a layer of slush on the ground underneath. Now this snow shovel is rated for 6-inch deep of snow. And as you can see here, there's a lot of spot where the snow is way more than 6-inch. It's about 8-inch here. I didn't measure that spot, but you know, probably like 3 times the amount of snow we can handle with it. But Mellif asked for some hard tests, so that's what we're going to give them. First, let's see how it can handle the slush and where we drove over top with our cars. Maybe I should turn that so I don't spray the camera. Wow, that handled this easy. Next, let's see how it can handle about 8-inch deep of snow. Now it might be easier for it if I make it go through the snow straight instead of an angle. If you're in this much deep of snow, what you have to do is kind of move the snow shovel down a little bit so that it can actually like move it and through the snow higher. Now, if you're gonna try to tackle deeper snow, like most snow shovel that I did test, you can look at my playlist for them. You're going to have to lift them up a little bit and then use them like this. Now, some people say like, well, why not you just use a normal shovel instead? Well, you know, that's not as heavy as a full load of snow into a normal shovel. So I rather have this, and it throws the snow already across the driveway, and I don't have to shovel it or carry it with me to be able to put it on the snowbank over there. So let's see how it does for this. Now, because of the base of slush here, it's fairly hard to push everything. It gets very solid at the bottom. But we're still able to clear the snow all the way to the asphalt. Now this Qesoo snow shovel claimed to be able to throw the snow in between 17 and 25 feet. So let's grab the tape measure and see how far we can throw the snow over there. So the end of the tape measure is pretty much where we end up throwing the snow, and throw the snow from over here, and we have just a little bit over 24 feet. I guess that's a 25 feet tape measure. I guess if I would put right at the edge here, we pretty much have 25 feet. So I can say with confidence that those specs are right. So as you can see, this Mellif Qesoo cordless snow shovel is pretty versatile. The stats are par with what they're claiming to be able to do. Now, if you're going to do like a big driveway like this, you might need more than one battery or a bigger DeWalt battery. And as far as I'm concerned, I like it. I like the fact that you're able to direct the snow with the fin. That's a big bonus. Now you can use it for patio, pathways, or clear up a dog run into your backyard. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm happy with the first generation. I didn't even expect that Mellif would come up already with a second generation of those. And yeah, if I'm happy with one, then second generation is just better. Now there is lots of difference in between the Mellif first generation of snow shovel and the second generation, which is that Qesoo snow shovel. So I'm going to do a separate video to cover all of those differences. Here's one problem that I encountered with Qesoo is sometimes because you can move the flap there when you're doing wet snow or heavy snow, some stuff might build up in between the flap and the side, and because of that it doesn't let you turn the flap. The other issue that I encountered with the Qesoo, and this is not the Qesoo or a Mellif shovel itself that's the issue there, they're pretty much all doing that, is if you go too fast around where there's a slush area and all this, and the snow's like compacting pretty good, sometimes it gets stuck in between the hopper and the back of the guard, so you just have to grab it and spin it the opposite way. But now you can take your block of snow out, and then you can resume your snow clearing. Now I'd like to know, how do you clear your driveway or your pathway? Do you use a shovel, or you use a cordless snow shovel yourself, or a big ass snow blower? Let me know in the comment. Until then, if you're interested in more cordless snow shovel review, then go and watch the playlist. So if you have realistic expectation of a cordless snow shovel, this is a really good one.